More of these fantasy football names.
Can I tell you mine real quick?
Yes.
Okay, so for the last 2 years, my team has been Willie, Jaylon, and Me, which is a spinoff of the song Willie, Waylon, and Me, but I just threw Jalen Smith's name in there. So it was Willie, Jaylon, and Me, and I thought that was cool. This year, though, Jalen Smith is
He's on the team?
kind of on the back burner here.
Oh.
So I thought this one would be more important.
Okay.
I went with Parsons of Interest.
Oh.
Nice.
Micah Parsons.
Did you consider the Micah Parsons project?
Oh, that does sound pretty good.
Really good, yeah.
That's a pretty good one. But I was trying to figure out, I was like, Micah Parsons is going to be that dude for a while, so I need to figure something out with him. Or maybe one of the other rookies, but I thought, and I was like, how do I get Jabril Cox into my fantasy football?
Oh, the fan text will let you know. Don't worry about it.
I don't know if you can come up with anything.
Okay.
From the 469, Deshaun's DMs, I like this next one because it's topical and not topical wrapped into one. The Branch Covidians. That is not topical on the one hand, but then also very topical. I enjoy that one. Russell Stovers, because they've got Russell Wilson on their team. They said that was in the past. This year, Obi-Wan Mahomey.
Okay.
Nice.
I like that one
I'm
quite a
down
bit.
with this.
Maybe my favorite one that I've seen thus far, and there's a ton of them, was, and it's a little bit nerdy, kind of financial talk, high-yield CDs.
Oh,
that's good.
That is. Man, Reggie is fine.
From the 254 Dak Goose.
Oh, love it. That is tremendous. What about from the 940, the real Slim Brady or Joe Buck yourself? That is not bad. We're having to be a little bit more cautious when we read these because some of these have come in and they're nervous. Like, I'm very clever. You'll never figure out there's a swear in there. Well, you might be right.
Did that happen recently at like a school board meeting when somebody submitted some fake names in there and they were calling them out?
Look,
it was ridiculous.
I noticed this for the first time when I was in college and I saw somebody text something like this in. When I also saw a business that said that they are the best at sofas and they said they are the best and I didn't realize what it was until I read it together. And
like their royalty?
Yes,
sofa royalty.
Sofa royalty.
Gotcha.
I don't know if I can read this one, Kevin.
I don't know what.
Is it the Najee Harris, the Menage a Trois?
No, that one's good. I like that one.
Unsolicited
I like
Dak
that one.
picks.
Okay, then I can.
Oh, man.
Because it's a football term. Brett pick is an interception.
Brett Favre's not in the league anymore.
It's like when we talked about that huge deck at out in California that day. From the 469, my Dak down to my Metcalf.
Okay. Jeez. Holy
I don't understand what's happening.
You do know what is
DJ
happening.
Metcalf and Dak Prescott are in the conversation there.
Okay.
Can you imagine
people
Dak going to DK Metcalf, though?
That would be pretty awesome.
There are different types of controversial ones on here from the 817. Make America great. Okay. Look, political notions aside, that is funny. It really is.
Oh, this one, it's sad that Mike's not here because I feel like Mike would love this one from the 817. Herbert Fully Loaded.
Okay, from the Herbie sequel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. CDC guidelines from the 817 for CeeDee Lamb. That is not bad
Does
at
that
all.
mean we can't trust CeeDee Lamb in that instance?
What
because
are you doing right now?
That's what I've been told is I can't trust
Oh, man.
the committee that we've paid and funded to tell us
You know what's funny
important.
is I bet like 85% of people in the world say you shouldn't trust them, but they're for totally different reasons. They're like, you shouldn't trust them because of this. No, you shouldn't trust them because of this. So they both agree that they're untrustworthy, but for totally different reasons.
I love this one. 806. Judy rocking everywhere.
Oh, that's good. That's a lot of Judy.
Clever ass people.
A lot of
listen to
Judy.
this show.
So much Judy.
I can't read that one. Sorry, this is really becoming.
Hold on. Are we processing Cory?
From the 214, the sun will come out Kamara.
Oh, you bet your bottom dollar. I like that one. From the 817, Zeke and Destroy.
Okay.
That's good. Okay. Do you put together your name based on just general cleverness? Do you want it to be related to the Cowboys like Cory's been doing or somebody on your roster? Like what's the go-to?
I do typically I do like the ones that's for their roster that year.
Okay.
Because I remember having a Dez one, but I can't remember what it was from back in the day. So I do like having the ones that is somebody that's going to be on your roster. But I'm just I at the same time, Cowboys make a lot of sense to me, especially since the entire group that I play with is Cowboys fans, except for one guy who's a Texans fan, and he's already got it bad enough this year. So
I see this from the 682, from the 254, probably a lot more. Oh, there's another 682, and this, I believe, was my son's fantasy football team name, which I was like, well, I guess we're just going to have to be okay with it. It was about CeeDee Lamb. So
I feel like you could say that, but also it's probably good if we err on the side of caution.
Yeah, it was CeeDee. You can CDs. You can figure it out.
Lights,
CDs,
Kamara
cashews.
action.
Ooh,
okay.
Yeah, I have Kamara, so maybe I'm thinking about changing mine.
All right, and my follow-up question, because this could end up being a different segment for another day, is Alvin Kamara either the top or in the mix of most played off name? Because I feel like he's already come up several times, and CD is clearly in a bunch of these.
There was a time when Dwayne Bowe was the only one, like somewhere over Dwayne Bowe, Taste Dwayne Bowe. Like there were so many that you could do with his name, and it just felt like that. But I can see how Kamara mixes in there.
Ooh, from the 903, Parsons Wreck.
Okay,
I messed it up. The text was good, though. I like that one.
Bacterial infection? Is that?
That makes me laugh, but that is kind of sad. The Dak Knight returns. Man, I feel like maybe Dak is in the mix here for a whole lot of these. So Dak, CD, and Kamara all over the place for these fantasy football team names.
I can't read that one.
Okay, Cory, if you're watching the fan cam right now, you see Cory's face light up, and then the wheels start to turn, and he's like, maybe I should not read that in the 11 o'clock hour.
I didn't read it earlier, but then they explained more of why. More DJs, the better. And they had DJ Shark and DJ Moore, so they just went with the more DJs, the better. And I agree with that.
Dalvin and the Chipmunks.
I like that. I like that a lot.
There are other variations.
I also liked that cartoon
of Dalvin Cook that I probably am better off not reading at this time. But I assure you,
don't just stand
people
there
on
and
the
cook.
Fan text. No,
grill this.
Yes, that is true. But there are a lot of variations of Dalvin Cook that I see your text. They're very clever. For the sake of my job, maybe I won't read it right now.
And my job too.
We're gonna need to. You'll get to stay. They'll be like, you should have known he was going to read that.
Why didn't you stop him?
We're the KNC Masterpiece right here on 105.3 The Fan. We might read more of your texts coming up next, but also it's time for Gridiron Gravy. Which team needs
Hot Chub Time Machine?
Hot Chub Time Machine is tremendous, and I'm proud of all of y'all right now.